This is adorable. Here we go. So I'll admit that I have given much thought to what starter I would pick for this game, for this run. And I'll say right now that I plan on picking Sobble. And for 3 reasons. Let me explain. Reason number 1 is that I played with Score Bunny during my original playthrough, and even though I probably like Score Bunny the best out of the 3, I did not want to use the same one as I did during my first run-through. Reason number 2, I feel like the Sobble line is unappreciated in their designs, especially the middle stage. Always hear a lot of hate for Drizzile, but I personally like it. I am also a fan of the final stage. Reason 3 is that I feel like it's going to pose the most challenge. Most challenge because with Sobble, you have a tactical disadvantage against the first two gyms. So that is my thesis. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. That is why I'm picking Sobble for this run. Yes, sir. I chose Sobble. Yes, I would. Now, here is where the fun begins. Because, let me explain one of the key parts about a Nuzstock. Or rather, when you catch Pokemon in a Nuzstock, and yes, this applies to the starter. What's going to happen is that I am going to have to assign this Pokemon a company. And I'm going to have to buy 1 share of that company that I assign at market price, at market open, tomorrow. Because tomorrow is the next day of trading. So how do I choose what company to assign? Well, that is where this tool that I've hinted at on this channel a few times comes in. The way this is going to work is that I'm allowed to choose what stock to assign and thus buy, but the name of the Pokemon in question, in this case Sobble, must contain all the letters of the stock's ticker symbol in order. Hopefully it'll be more apparent what I mean once we get started here picking a stock for Sobble. But what this tool is for specifically is to assist in finding candidate stocks that fit that criteria. Once I type in the Pokemon's name into this box here, and I hit my little enter key, and it gets loaded, I will have 10 minutes to do research and pick one to assign. And one last thing I should mention is that in addition to everything else that I just said, I will also have to name the Pokemon after the company that I assign to it. So why don't we go ahead and get started assigning a stock to Sobble. So I'm going to type Sobble here. That's not how you spell Sobble. That's not how you spell Sobble either. That's how you spell Sobble. And here we go. I really hope this works. Yep, buddy. All right. So as you can see, these are my options here, and I can click on them to do a little research now. Which one do I want to look at first? Let's look at Wall Street Bet's favorite, Blackberry. I don't think they've moved much since the Pandemonium from all the short squeezes they're trying to do. In fact, it's slid quite a bit since then. from a high of 12-ish. Actually, they're roughly back to where they were pre-squeeze, almost. Looks like they do fairly good on beating estimates. I do like this this quarter 4, where they in fact had a negative estimate, but they managed to pull positive, pull a profit. Did have negative earnings for the year, but that's not... Man, that was a rough quarter too. I actually don't hate what I'm reading. Also, that is a cool shirt. I don't hate what I'm reading here. I'm gonna label BlackBerry a maybe. What the hell is Blackline? Never heard of Blackline. How do you have increasing revenues year over year, but your losses remain roughly the same? This is already looking kind of sus. What do these guys do? Cloud-based solutions, blah blah blah. Technology, fancy words. I don't like these earnings. And a beat, wait, what does a quarterly look like? No. I also don't know why these estimates are showing positive when it's negative down here. Expects margin compression. I don't know what margin compression means, actually. Do I like this chart? No. Well, maybe. I want to see what people think of this stock. You think so? You think so, Robert? Huh. Seeing a lot of bullish sentiment. Blackline is there to help. I'm not gonna lie, they make good arguments. And yeah, you can say, well, you know, they had a good slide today. Maybe it's not as good as you think. Well, a lot of tech had a good slide today. Look, NASDAQ today down 0.6. So tech got slammed today. I'm not all that concerned about that. I actually kind of like the way this looks. I am gonna give this a maybe like a good rating. Lowe's, that's the theater, not the home improvement store. I think? I'm pretty sure. Did you miss Lowe's 35% share gain? What 35% share gain? What are you talking about? Whoa. Stocks go up. Stonks go up. Stonks go up from being down. They are back to where they were pre-pandemic. So I don't... this is unimpressive. Unimpressive. I don't like it. Land's End. I have actually traded Land's End in the past. And it was in like the teens then, I think. Man, they've had a good run up recently. Back to almost. Well, they just came down from a 5-year high in February. Kind of like this one too. Surpasses Q4 earnings and revenues estimates. I like that. Digital sales? Oh, yeah, baby. Digital sales is good stuff. Question is, did they give guidance? Focus on driving continued growth in the company's global e-commerce business. I like e-commerce. Company projects net revenues of 275, 285. Is that an increase though? Company's forecast loss per share. Why a loss? Because estimated for the quarter stands at loss of 31 cents. Okay. Land's End is a maybe. What is Southern Company? I don't know what that is. We've had a decent day today. Power Company. Ooh, power. You know what? I like that. Power where, though? What part of the country? Generation, transmission, blah, blah, blah. Well, oh, there it is. Illinois, Georgia, Virginia, and Tennessee. That is a strange assortment of states. In fact, I don't think any of those states touch each other. Why those states? It's a bit odd. Although I do like energy right now. And so does everyone else, because people have been buying it. This is also a maybe. What is ReneSola? Revenue estimates for ReneSola are surging higher. Oh, are they now? Oh, is this solar? Is this solar energy? Solar is going to be big. Solar is going to be huge in the next year, I think. Company also develops community solar gardens and sells projects rights. They had, oh my goodness. They popped and came back down. What made them pop like that all the way to 55? What should I know, Zax? Tell me. How much time do I have? 27 seconds. Post earnings of -1 cent per share. What was it actually? Oh, it hasn't happened yet. May 27th. Ooh, this would be a bit of a gamble then if I was to go with this one. But you know what? I like... Uh-oh, out of time. I like solar though. I like solar right now. I've always liked solar, but like right now I really like solar. For Sobble, I am gonna go with... I'm gonna go with ReneSola. I'm gonna go with SOL. Oh man, I just realized that ticker. I certainly hope that's not I certainly hope it's not an omen. But for Sobble, we are going with S-O-L, ReneSola. Now, as I said before, I need to go back and name the Pokemon after the company. However, before I move away from this tool, I just want to give some quick credits and shoutouts to the resources that I used for it. On the back end, I'm using a very cool API that I found to retrieve Pokemon data called Poke API. Would recommend definitely checking them out if you ever need to make something like this. The Pokemon images that show up here, I am pulling down from Cerebi.net. I originally wanted to pull the ones from Bulbapedia because they have better cropping, in my opinion, but their file paths don't have a rhyme or reason to them, so I had no way of programmatically generating the file paths in order to pull those images down, unfortunately. The Pokeball sprites did come from Bulbapedia, though. The stock data I'm getting on the back end comes from Alpha Advantage, and it is actually the same exact resource that I use for the stock pick speedruns tool. I don't think I ever gave those guys a shout out all the times I've used that. And lastly, unfortunately, not gonna lie, I don't remember where I got the Mew loading GIF from that you saw in this tool, and also on the thanks for tuning in screen at the start of this. I want to say it was from Imager, but I'm not entirely sure. After first coming across it, I've been unable to find it again. But hey, if by some miraculous chance you created this GIF and have come across this streamer video somehow and want credit, please let me know and I will be glad to give it to you, good sir or madam. So, with that out of the way, let's come back to the game. And as prescribed in the rules of the Nuzlocke, we're going to name Sobble after ReneSola. Let's see, how do you spell ReneSola? Capital R, capital S. Yay, ReneSola's been added to my party. You've caught a ReneSola.